The things that students ask me sometime is just, so today I gave back an assignment in my economics class, and the assignment wasn't a difficult one, but because it was out of 95, and because if you made one mistake on one part, it would have a ripple effect and cause you to lose a lot of marks in that part of the question, there were a lot of students who maybe lost 5 marks or 10 marks, and it was because they made one mistake on 1 or 2 questions, and it caused them to lose marks. And for the most part, these are students who really, really wanted to get perfect, so a lot of them were coming up to me and saying, "Sir, how can I do better? What can I do? Where was my mistake?" And we were going over it, and I would show them, and a lot of times it was simple, small stuff, and it was like, "Oh, okay," and we fixed it and moved on. And one student, at the end of the day, after the bell rings, I'm getting ready to leave, comes up to me and goes, "Sir, can we talk about my assignment?" And I go, "Okay, which one?" "A supply and demand assignment." "Okay, which one?" "The graphing one, I think." "What do you mean you think?" "Okay, let's look at it. What's your question?" He's like, "Well, I don't know." And I'm like, "What do you mean you don't know what your question is?" He's like, "Well, I got to open it first so we can figure out where I went wrong." I'm like, "Okay, let's do that." So he opens it up and he goes, oh, what? "Oh," and he turns his computer and shows it to me. He got 100 on the assignment. He came to me to ask me what he did wrong before looking at the feedback. This happens so often, more often than you think. Students are quick to immediately not look at their feedback. Sometimes, but it's like, come on, man. Like, you're smart. You're so smart. But why? Why?